Today on the channel, I'm going to show you how to play the song Get It On by Kingdom Come and Kashmir by Led Zeppelin. Yeah, man, Kingdom Come, Led Zeppelin, 1988. A lot of controversy there between these two bands, and long before Greta Van Fleet got a lot of grief for kind of sounding like Led Zeppelin, there was a little band called Kingdom Come. Kingdom Come are still active, from what I understand. They're a German band, came out in 1987, and had this hit that reached like number 69 on Billboard called Get It On. And the first time I heard it, I was like, holy crap, man, this is Led Zeppelin. And I loved it because, Robert Plant was doing Tall Cool One and Now and Zen, some great records. Had a chance to see him live, and I was really going through a Led Zeppelin kick being a young guitar player, and found out it was Kingdom Come. But that's a great record, and a lot of people said this sounds a lot like Kashmir. So today I thought it would be fun to break down Get It On and Kashmir, compare the two, see what the similarities are, and just talk about both songs, okay? As rock and rollers, we always borrow from each other, and we tend to take licks from our heroes and our inspirations. But I think the thing that made Get It On sound the most like Led Zeppelin to me was not just the main riff during the verses, but the singer. The singer just really emulated, I should say, Robert Plant. To the T. It was crazy. But anyway, let's talk about it. We'll go over Get It On first. They're in standard tuning, or this one's in standard tuning. Get It On is in the key of A. All right, and there's this riff. This riff starts off like this. Okay, it goes. All right, really cool lick, man. It's kind of tricky. It's like a tongue twister. So looking at the tab, we're going to go over it slowly. So we're going to do this. It's in this A position. So if you take an A chord like this and just keep your hand in this position, it'll make this lick really a lot easier. And you're going to be playing a lot of these strings on the second fret with your index finger, and a lot with your ring finger and your pinky. There's this little tricky thing that's ring finger, pinky, and index finger on the D and the G string that I'll show you here right now. So this lick slowly goes. And up to speed. So to make this lick sound smooth, there's some pull-offs, there's some hammer-ons, there's some slight bends in it, like that. Stuff like that, very Jimmy Pagey type stuff. So there's a hammer-on. The first one is a hammer-on, A to the 4th fret on the A string. So we're going to do this triad. A, C sharp, E. you could hammer on that, or you could pick it. I just hammer on that second note, and I pick everything else up to this point. All right, so after that, it's going to do this really cool little legato lick. And that's a hammer on. We're going to hammer on ring finger to pinky. Then play the A on the G string on the 2nd fret. So then that's a hammer on, and we do that riff twice. Then it's a pull off, then a half step or a quarter step bend, half step bend I should say, pull off, and play the G right here on the 3rd fret, then bend up, very Led Zeppelin like. All right, so all together. And that's the main lick in the song, all right? Then there's the verse that goes like this. It's off of an A. We're going to take this A, and we're going to take this E, which is the 2nd fret on the D string. And we're going to go up a half a step. We're going to go chromatically all the way up to this A. But we're going to be droning on this A, so it goes. And that's the rhythm for it. Okay, very Kashmir sounding, and that's the part that really sounds like Kashmir to me. Now on that part you can do these thirds. So I'm on the 5th and 4th fret on the D and the G string, like this, making this triad or this dyad. It's like a major third. So that's very Zeppelin-y too. Now I've got a lot of distortion on my amp, so it sounds like I'm gonna roll back. Okay, and that's the verse and the chorus. Pretty much the entire song are these two things. It goes back into. All right. Now there's a guitar solo. The guitar solo goes G, D, C, then G, D, A. Repeat. Then we got this. He does something like that. Go back up to the A. And the solo's all A minor pentatonic. It ends on an E. And another cool thing that's I think it's cool, another tip of the hat to Jimmy Page is when they hit this E, that he does this whole lot of love type lick where he goes, during the solo, it's. Then he goes down to an E. And then this thing. He does like the Whole Lot of Love little ending lick, like when they go. There's a riff in there that Jimmy Page plays in Whole Lot of Love that he really kind of rips off in the end of that solo, which, you know, that's cool. Then it goes back into. I'm not going to really go over the guitar solo in detail because it's just A minor pentatonic jamming, and you just have to know that when it goes. It's got that little thing in there, then the ending. Anyways, that's Get It On. That's the nuts and bolts of Get It On. So let's talk about Kashmir, all right, and we'll compare it. So remember, this is in standard tuning, tuned like a regular guitar, okay? Now, Kashmir is in drop D, or not drop D, but dad-gad tuning. I can't talk today. So Kashmir is in dad-gad tuning. And what that is you tune the strings. Most of you are probably familiar with this, but instead of tuning E, A, D, G, B, E, so dad-gad tuning, the low string and the high string are Ds. And then this is in standard, so it doesn't sound like a D right now, but the low and the high string are Ds, and then you're going to tune the B string to an A. And I've got this Les Paul over here tuned to dad-gad, so we're going to plug that one in real quick, and I'm going to demonstrate. Okay, I've switched guitars. This one's in dad-gad, so we've got D, A, D, so that's dad, then G, A, D, which is gad, so dad, gad. All right, and it sounds like that. Now what this does for you, it enables you to play some open chords and chimey stuff, and Jimmy Page really used a lot of dad-gad stuff. It's great for compositions too. If you ever get in a rut with your composing, tune it to dad-gad or some open tunings, and you'll be surprised what it unlocks for you. So, all right, so what's interesting about this is the A, D, and the G string are the same as regular tuning. So you can go. So you can do all that stuff with dad-gad. So if you're in a band, you can combine. You could do Get It On and Kashmir as a compilation, which would be kind of fun. It'd be kind of goofy, but fun. All right, so Kashmir. All right, so the verse for Kashmir is we're in D. So dad-gad, we're in the key of D with Kashmir. All right, so it goes. All right, so what we're doing on this is we're going to take our pinky and our index finger. We're going to put our pinky on the 5th fret on the A string, and we're going to play an octave A up here on the G string. We're going to play an octave here on the A string. So together we've got this sound. And I'm muting the D string here with my pinky, the back of my pinky, so now I'm not playing the low D with part of this chord until it's in between some of the chords, so it'll go. That space creates Kashmir. That's what makes the song sound like Kashmir, in my opinion. But this is very much like Get It On because If you remember, Get It On is. All right, we're in A, but Kashmir, much cooler, obviously. All right, so back to what I was talking about. We're going to be on the 5th fret on the A string. We're going to play an octave with your pointer finger, your index here, on the A on the G string, go. And then we're going to bring the index finger up 1 fret. And then bring the index finger up 1 fret. And then bring it up here, both on the 5th fret. And I switch to my ring finger and my middle finger right there, so it's like that. Not sure if you saw what I did there, so it's pinky and index, low D, and this is an octave on these, on the D right here. All right, so it's 5th fret. This 5th fret stays the same through the whole thing. It's like a drone. We're droning on this D, and we finally reach this high D up here. So that's what that string does. So from the beginning, I play it with these fingers first. Then I switch ring finger to index. You can switch middle finger to index there. That's kind of a neat turnaround. Then it goes back to that. All right, and then there's this chorus part that goes. All right, so what I'm doing there is I'm taking the top 4 strings, and I'm going to play the G string and the high E string on the 12th fret. And this thing does the same exact pattern through the whole song. So it goes, I'm going to bring this G down to a F sharp, but leave this finger on the 12th fret, all right? Then we're going to do the same thing on the 10th. And we're going to do the 7th, 5th, 3. So all together, that's your rhythm. Then we're going to go, it's 3-2 open on the D string, so. And if you play the D string and this B string open like this, you got. So that's the beauty of Dad Gad. That's a little breakdown part, like a bridge part. It's A. And then we're going to go 7th fret on the D string, and then slide down to the 2nd fret on the D string, that E. That little riff is, I'm going 3-2 open on the D string, open A, hammer on 2, then D. And then it's awesome. You can play this forever, man. I think that's why Kashmir is such a long song, is it's so fun. They just didn't want it to end. Now, in this Dad-Gad tuning, one thing that would be neat if you did Get It On and you did Kashmir, kind of in the same song, did kind of a medley. One thing that you can do, A minor pentatonic is here in the this position. Now, since the high D or the high E and the low E are tuned down a step, and the B string is tuned down a step, if you're going to play your A minor pentatonic scale, you could go like, instead of going, starting it here, you could go. That would be the, the proper notes, but you could also go. You can play just 5 and 7. You can do open strings. It's kind of a neat little trick with Dad-Gad when you're in A minor. You can play it just like A minor pentatonic on your middle strings, the A, D, and the G string. Then you can go, you got to remember that you move up 2 steps on the high E and the high B, and you move up 2 frets rather, and 2 frets on the low E. But since these notes are also in pitch or in key for A minor, you can go. You can just play it like that. Do pull-offs. Hope that's making sense. So essentially, what I'm gonna do is repeat the A minor pentatonic scale. Normally would look like you would play right here, and you'd play the top 2 strings on the 5 and the 8. But since they're tuned down a step, you would move them up 2 frets, and the A, D, and the G string would be the same. But these notes here, this note, these 2 are all in the same key with A minor pentatonic. So you could just play the pentatonic scale as if it was these 2 frets, and then add these 2 on top. You can do hammer-ons. I know it's kind of sloppy, and I'm kind of going over this quickly, but I don't know how else to explain it. Or I'm just improvising and showing you some ideas here. It's just cool. Dad-Gad in this A minor pentatonic position is so fun, because it's just these, you can play just the 5 and 7 frets on every string, and then go up to the 10th fret on the high E and the high B and this low E. It kind of goes back to what I was talking about at the beginning of the lesson, where different alternate tunings open up and unlock creative paths for you to create new music riffs and ideas. So anyway, that was kind of the intention of showing you Get It On and Kashmir and comparing the two to see how similar they really were. Obviously, they're very similar. Jimmy Page is, I should say, he's still around. He is a beautiful, wonderful brilliant artist, and we love Jimmy, and he's inspired millions and millions of us out there. And I don't hold anything against Kingdom Come for writing Get It On, and I think that they did a great job. Great tribute. It's a killer song. Both are awesome. But longevity, the Led Zeppelin catalog, the career, the mystique is undeniable. Dadgad tuning is wonderful. Hope you like this kind of content. If you do, please consider subscribing, comment below, and as always, have a great day. Peace out.